Well, it's just I wanted to draw your attention just to a quote here, and this is from Jinx Monsoon, the actor who plays this character. They were getting interviewed about the backlash that Doctor Who might receive for doing storylines like this, having characters like this, and they said, "Who gives a fuck what bigots think? A more optimistic and idealistic way of looking at it is that popular opinion is not on their side. They're a very loud group, and they're growing louder as they grow smaller. With every way they lash out in this way, the conservative right has decided to take an all-out war against trans people, queer people, and people of color, and claim that's not what they're doing, but that's clearly what they're doing. Numbers are not shrinking." Your viewing figures say otherwise, but
exactly.
whatever.
I was going to say that.
But here's the interesting thing, though. For every transphobic, racist, bigoted Doctor Who fan that we lose this season, there are going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. So to those fans who are not fans, I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Now, this is the most fascinating thing, because I think if you ask me to provide you with a quote that just epitomizes someone who is out of touch with the average person, I'd probably give you that, because I can't think of a better one. This is what happens when you live in a modern, metropolitan, privileged echo chamber where everyone agrees with you about everything and you never venture outside it. This is what you think the world is, and this is what you think average people are crying out for.
It also feels like they've gotten past the notion that it has anything to do with the story anymore. Like, it's not even about bringing in people with the story. It's just about...
It seems to not be, And it's almost like, I don't know, maybe they know the writing's on the wall. Maybe know this show's not going to be around for too much longer because the viewing figures are in the toilet. And the best way I described it on Twitter was this, what they're producing now seems to have been created and conceived out of pure spite and hatred.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know you don't like what we're doing, and we fucking despise you for it. And we're going to cram it down your throat. We're going to dial everything up to 11. All the stuff that you hate, we're going to dial it up to 11 and absolutely saturate you with it before we go out, because we hate you that much. That's what it seems to be.
No, not seems. That they've admitted it. So Rafe Judkins, the showrunner for the Wheel of Time adaptation, in response to the backlash for what he was doing, there's a quote of him saying, "Yes, I'm paraphrasing. I'm absolutely going to be injecting my feminist agenda into the Wheel of Time adaptation." So in response to people upset with what he was doing, he said, "It's easy to deal with them. What you do in response, make their favorite characters gay." Yeah. And so that was him explicitly saying that he is going to bastardize the source material of a brilliant author's work, his legacy, an author that is now passed on and is deceased, right? And he is willing to bastardize that work out of pure spite.
To own the chuds.
Just to own the chuds. Rafe Judkins, right there. And so they have admitted that's what they're doing.